You're back in Malaysian football after taking a bit of a break. What does it feel like to come back to Malaysian football? And what convinced you that KL was the right choice for your return to Malaysian football?
So even after being away 2 years, when I come back, it felt like I'd never left. It was very strange. It was like just slipped straight back into normal. To come to KL, the biggest thing was just the project that was presented to me. That it's not just we're going to focus 2021. This is a long project, and things like this, if they're going to be successful, I think they always take time, and the club are now prepared to take time. They don't want immediate success, so I think it's more realistic to build a club up over 5 years or however long, and not just focus solely on the single season.
Yeah, actually, what did you choose KL as a team after you not playing in 2 years? Why KL? Why KL?
Why KL? Well, I spoke to the CEO, Stanley, and from what he said to me, he made me feel like I'd be an important part of the team. Explained that we had a big mix, good mix of very, very experienced players who have been in the league for a long time, plus young players as well coming up, and everything in between. So, as well as that, obviously you have Boyan coming in, has been very, very successful in Malaysia, so of course it's a coach that has the tools and the knowledge to put together a successful team, so yeah, it's an exciting project.
Sean, it's been a pretty rough few years for you in terms of game time. You've obviously come from Johor to KL, and last year the pandemic sort of ruined your hopes and momentum as well. This year, you're going into 2021 season with big hopes on your shoulders. Have you had a chat with Boyan yet in terms of the sort of role that you're going to play in the first team this year?
Well, not really had a chat yet, because I feel like the most important thing is for me to show what I can do on the field, and then hopefully if I can keep injury free, keep on training well, and do well in the preseason friendlies, maybe then we'll see where I stand in the team, and then we can go from there. But definitely this season for me it's important to play, because I don't think I can do one more season where I'm not playing. So but that's all up to me, so we'll see what happens.
Knowing that this will be first season for you playing in Super League, so bagaimana you nak convince coach untuk kerap diturunkan as a first 11?
Dalam Melayu ke?
Bahasa Melayu lah. Atau you bahasa Melayu.
Sean ni dia terror, dia dua-dua bahasa dia boleh tutur.
Belajarlah bahasa Melayu.
Terpulang pada Sean sendiri.
Saya mix lah. Saya rasa saya kena tunjuk dalam training yang apa yang saya boleh buat dalam padang, apa yang saya boleh contribute kepada tim. Tapi bagi saya dalam pre-season friendly itu yang paling penting lah. Saya kena perform, saya kena tunjuk kat coach yang saya boleh bagi sesuatu yang lain daripada apa yang ada dalam tim. Dan kalau saya boleh tunjuk itu, maybe kita akan tengok coach akan turun saya dalam tim. Tapi kita tengok.
Okay, Daniel, your turn. I'm kidding. Kish, ada soalan lagi?
Yeah, I've got one for Dan. Dan, has Boyan briefed you in terms of because you're a very versatile player in terms of your positioning on the pitch, but has Boyan briefed you in terms of what he wants you to do on the pitch this season, where he wants to play you? And from your point of view, what do you think you bring to Kuala Lumpur that's very different from everyone else?
I guess mostly in training, it's been playing at left back. We haven't had a chat specifically about where I will play for the season, but as long as I'm on the pitch somewhere, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm happy to play midfield or in defence, striker. But yeah, wherever he tells me to play, I'll play as best I can. And in terms of what I bring to the team, obviously we have a lot of good players already. I think left back was a position where they lacked a little bit last season. I think we only have two or three left players in the team, including me. So obviously it's always good to have the players to play on the left side as well. And I just want to bring hard work, always 100% commitment, fight on the pitch for the team, and yeah, I want to win. I want to win, fight for all my players, all my teammates, and the coach.
And your best friend Nick Surat supposedly play with you this year. I mean, play same team in KL, but not happen. As a friend, you for us not playing with Surat, Nick.
Of course. Who doesn't want to play with their best friend? Always. Yeah, it's frustrating, of course, but it's also football. You have to take the opportunities which are presented to you. So, although not this season, obviously Nick has gone on to go into Thailand, which is a great opportunity for him. I think he'll be very successful there. But who knows, maybe in the future, next season or 2023 maybe, we'll see.
So is Sean now your new best friend?
Because we come into the interview together.
Sean, I just want to ask you in terms of what sort of impression has Boyan had on the team? Because obviously he's got a massive reputation in the game in Malaysia. So him coming into the team, what sort of impact has he already had, even in the online training sessions and the offline sessions that you've had in the last 1 week?
Yeah, I think all of us really respect him because of the history he's had with all his former clubs. And we definitely already see the difference he can make in the training sessions. It feels more like we have a structure to the training. So every day there's always something we're working on, and yeah, I think that's the most important thing. I feel like we are going in the right way. We're doing the right things and the right steps to get prepared for the start of the season. So yeah.
All right.